The Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame recognizes Ohio's distinguished men and women who have worn the uniform of our nation's armed forces and then continue to contribute to their communities, state, and nation through exceptional acts of volunteerism, advocacy, professional distinction, public service, and philanthropy. The Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame. Nominate a veteran today.
I'm David Ridenour, an Army veteran who served in Vietnam. I'm originally from Eden, Ohio, which is, grew up about 2 miles from Indiana and 5 miles from Michigan. Went to Bowling Green State University, and I was in Army ROTC and commissioned as second lieutenant in the Army Signal Corps on graduation. When you think of serving in a war zone and everything, you know, the combat and that, but Signal Corps, we had all the communications. But one of my duties, I was the domestic hire fund custodian for my battalion. The hooch maids and the KPs that worked in our battalion, I was responsible for paying them once a month, and I had a sergeant to collect, you know, money for it. So I had approximately a 1 million piastre payroll, which, when you think of about 35 employees, earning about $30 a month American. That in 2008, discovered that one of the ROTC graduates from 2005 was killed in Iraq. And that's when I first started questioning what we needed to do to add his name to the memorial plaques in Memorial Hall there, and discovered it had never been updated since 1961. So started writing articles and talking at some class reunions and other things to discover who we had lost, particularly in Vietnam, but also since he was lost in Iraq, and we lose any others in Iraq, Afghanistan. And so that led 3 years to adding 25 names to the plaque. And then that generated more publicity, and since then we added 6 more, and I've got 3 more names to add. So that's been one of the most meaningful endeavors, I think, is to keep their memory alive, and their families really appreciate that their sons were not forgotten. It's a great honor and very humbling, and when you realize how many veterans there are in this state and how few are honored. After several years of being involved in veterans things and activities, I come across a quote by General George Marshall, and it says, when you've served in war and led troops in war, you automatically have 2 lifetime obligations. One is to care for those who served, and the other is to bind the wounds of the enemy so we can get on with a more perfect world. And it dawned on me as I was reading that you know, I had inherited that mission without even thinking. You know, you serve, you continue to serve.
Selection and induction into the Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame is a great honor. Nominate a veteran today.